the amount of real estate they bought. I mean, these guys were really moving the money around. They bought a lot of real estate, and that real estate is now being used
as leverage for Bill.
Yeah. Chapter 1.
Where do we begin?
So, in chapter 1, we will be discussing, as I said, the real estate deals. To do that, we will go back and take a look at something that was shared earlier, a week ago or something like that, by Valuetainment. Patrick Bad David was talking basically about the deals they were making, and those were deals, I'll tell you that much. Let's play the clip.
FTX spent $256 million on Bahama real estate. Now the island's government wants it back. This is a CNBC story on page 9. So, okay, so Bahamas lawyers said FTX executive Sam Bankman-Fried and Ryan Salami, what a last name, spent $256 million to buy and maintain 35 different properties across New Providence, Bahamas. Now Bahamas regulators are trying to claw back the property from FTX U.S. bankruptcy protection proceedings, telling a Delaware federal judge that allowing the properties to be administered in U.S. courts would be both administratively ineffective and illegal under Bahamas laws. Tens of millions were spent just at the small island development that Bankman-Fried called home, with FTX holding company buying at least 15 properties and one vacant lot for a combined total of $143 million. Two of the largest apartments at this private Albany development came in an eye-watering $30 million. Another was purchased for just over $21.3 million. Tom, what do you have to say about that?
Well, I don't...
256 million worth of real estate.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. These guys were moving the money left and right. And no one was sitting there and thinking,
Oh, Jesus.
no one in that company thought this was a bad idea.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. But let's continue.
I don't know if anybody knows about Albany. Albany is very popular. You're seeing NBA players and athletes and billionaires that are looking around over at Albany. And matter of fact, I think you guys took a vacation and you were invited to go check it out as well, I think, and you saw it.
I saw this one property we liked a lot.
So it's a pretty cool.
It's a sick, by the way, it's a sick community.
Okay, so when you're trying to sell these high-end properties, what you don't want is 15 properties to be caught up in U.S. bankruptcy court with signs out front that says auction pending. What you want is the government wants our bankruptcy court to release them back so that two things can happen. Number one, it doesn't affect the value of the other Albany properties. And number two, they can sell them to the next guy. So this is actually kind of funny with the Bahamas. Like, yeah, listen, wait. This would be illegal under our law. Hang on. And I noticed the order, they say it would be administratively ineffective. And oh, by the way, it's illegal under our law. So please get out of here. Give us the property back. Let us sell it to the next guy. Please, and don't auction it off at some low number, because they're just going to auction it off in the bankruptcy court. They don't dress the thing up. This isn't like a professional sale. There'll be an auction over there. It'll sell at 60 cents on the dollar. And then that money gets used to try to go back to the fraud victims.
RJ, I'm seeing you shaking your head. Is he right or is he right?
It's definitely right. If it goes if it gets sold through a bankruptcy sale, because basically, if it's sold as an asset to a bankrupt property, oftentimes the trustee who was the person that handles that is in charge of the company, the bankrupt company, that person has enough things to do. So he or she just wants to sell the property as fast as possible for a reasonable price, and to pay off certain creditors. So and because they know that if it goes on auction, they won't get everything. Sometimes, if there's enough incentive, the trustee will try to look for a buyer who's willing to pay the price of the property. But if a buyer knows that the asset belongs to a bankrupt company, they will try to negotiate it down either way. The difference is maybe you'll get it on 80 cents on the dollar instead of 60 cents on the dollar. But yeah. Why? Do you have 60 cent on the 250 million?
Well, I've been thinking about Bahamas. It's
Yeah.
a good place, you know. A lot of things going down there, you know.
So will you leave Panama to go to Bahamas, or?
No, Ecuador.
Okay.
Get your countries right, man. Get your countries right.
Okay.
Panama. No. But hey, it's a really interesting thing, you know. This this remark. First of all, the amount of real estate they bought. I mean, these guys were really moving the money around, and in addition to that, they bought a lot of real estate, and that real estate is now, as we can see later, being used for
As leverage for Bill.
yeah, basically.